Welcome to Brave English Podcast.
Your journey from stuttering to standing out.
Hello, and welcome back to the Brave English Podcast. I'm Emy, and I am so incredibly happy to have you here with us today. Whether you're listening while driving, doing the dishes, or just taking a break, thank you for choosing to spend your time with us.
And I'm Jack, and honestly, I'm just happy to be here without falling asleep. Welcome to everyone joining our Brave family today. We've got a huge one for you.
We really do, Jack. Today is a special episode. We aren't just talking about English, we're talking about changing your life. If you've ever felt stuck or like you're working too hard but not seeing results, this episode is your rescue mission.
It's definitely my rescue mission. I'm drowning in grammar books over here, Emy. Save me.
I'm coming for you, Jack. But first, a huge welcome to all our new subscribers. We see you, we appreciate you, and we are so ready to help you unlock that natural voice. Now, are you guys ready to stop studying and start living?
I was born ready. Actually, I'm scared, but let's go.
All right, let's dive into the secret of the Fluent elite. Okay, let's be real for a second. Why are some people fluent in English while you're still translating in your head? I mean, they don't study for 10 hours a day. They don't seem like total geniuses. They aren't using some magic $1,000 course. And no, it's definitely not that course you saved and never opened. Yet they improve faster than everyone else. What's the secret? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's one simple shift. They stopped treating English as a boring school subject, and they started living in it.
Emy, I think my brain is actually leaking out of my ears. I've been sitting here since 4 a.m. I have 52 tabs open, 3 grammar books on my lap, 1 on my head for emotional support. I'm on my 5th cup of coffee, and I still don't know why read and read are spelled the same but sound different. It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
Jack, look at yourself. You look like you're trying to solve a cold case from the 1800s. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Because I want to be a brave speaker, Emy. I am a serious student. I am dedicated to the pursuit of linguistic excellence.
Stop right there. Dedicated to the pursuit of linguistic excellence? Jack, you sound like a robot reading a dictionary. That's the whole problem. You treat English like a biology project or a history exam. You say, I'm going to study English at 7 p.m., but for the rest of the day, your brain goes back to sleep in your native language.
Well, yeah, that's how it works, isn't it? English stays in the book. Life stays in, well, life.
No, that's exactly why you're stuck. Fluency happens when English becomes normal, not something you study, but something you use. Today, Jack, we are declaring the death of studying. We're showing everyone how to stop being students and start being speakers.
The death of studying? That sounds suspiciously easy, but also I really want to stop crying over these grammar books. My coffee-shaking hands are listening.
Good, because if you want to unlock that natural voice, you have to join the Brave Speakers community. Listeners, before we save Jack from his grammar-induced nightmare, hit that subscribe button. Joining this channel is your first step to living in English.
Yes, subscribe now. Do it for me. Do it so I can stop drinking this much coffee. Hit that bell icon and let's get into the living thing.
All right, Jack, hand it over.
Hand what over? My coffee? You'll have to fight me for it, Emy.
No, silly, your phone. Give me your phone. We're starting step 1 of the Brave Shift. It's the easiest step, but I know for a textbook king like you, it's going to feel like I'm taking away your oxygen.
Fine, but please be careful. My entire life is in that little box. All my cat memes, my pizza delivery apps. Be gentle.
Let's see. Settings, general, language, and English US. Click. Boom. Done. Welcome to the English-speaking world, Jack.
Emy, what have you done? Everything is different. I see words I don't recognize. Notifications, software update, battery health. What if my mom calls me and I can't find the accept button because I'm confused by the vocabulary? I'll be lost. I'll accidentally delete my bank account.
Calm down. You won't delete your bank account. This is the phone takeover. Think about it. How many times a day do you look at this screen?
Sheepishly, maybe 300, 400 if I'm bored.
Exactly. Your phone is the one thing you use every day. By switching it to English, you aren't studying anymore. You are experiencing. When you see the word settings every time you want to change your wallpaper, you don't have to memorize it from a list. You don't remember words because you studied them. You remember them because you used them.
Squinting at the screen, privacy and security, display and brightness. These words feel heavy, Emy. It is a very uncomfortable situation. I feel like I'm walking in shoes that are 3 sizes too small for my feet.
Jack, a very uncomfortable situation? Walking in shoes 3 sizes too small? You're doing it again. Let's do a brave upgrade. Instead of being so poetic and formal, just say, "It feels a bit weird," or "I'm still getting used to it."
Okay, it feels a bit weird, but I see what you mean. I don't have to look at a flashcard for the word notification anymore. It's just there. It's part of my life now.
Exactly. No extra time, no extra effort, just daily exposure. You are forcing your brain to connect English with your real world. If you want to set an alarm, you read English. If you want to check the weather, you read English. You aren't a student anymore, you're a user. All right, let's dive into the secret of the fluent elite. Toss the book, Jack. We're gonna learn how to consume content like a normal human being, not a detective.
Okay, Emy, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay, now that Jack's phone is officially an English-speaking zone, let's move to step 2, content consumption. And Jack, I'm looking at that dictionary on your desk. It's huge. It looks like it belongs in a museum, not a podcast studio.
Hey, respect the legend, Emy. This is my security blanket. Every time I sit down to watch a YouTube video or a movie in English, this beauty is right next to me. I play the video for exactly 2 seconds. I hear a word I don't know. I pause. I look it up. I write down the definition, the synonyms, and the origin of the word. And then I play another 2 seconds.
Buzz! Jack, stop! That isn't watching a video. That's a forensic investigation. You're watching like a student, not a normal person.
But Emy, if I don't understand every single syllable, I feel like I'm failing. If I miss a word, I feel like I'm losing the game of English. My old school teachers are in my head right now, shaking their heads at me.
Forget your teachers for a second. Listeners, here is the brave truth. Stop the pause button. If you want to understand English, you have to hear it a lot, and you have to hear it without the dictionary filter.
So I should just sit there? Just let the words fly past my ears like angry bees? What if I'm totally confused?
Yes, exactly. You have to be like a child. Think about it. Does a 3-year-old have a dictionary in their diaper? No, they listen to the rhythm. They hear the patterns. They feel the exposure. When you watch a movie, you have to follow the story, not the individual words. If the hero is crying and looking at a photo, you know he's sad. You don't need to look up the word melancholy to understand the scene.
I don't know, Emy. It feels very naked. It's like I'm walking through a dark forest without a flashlight. I'm scared I'm going to miss the plot.
Then get used to the dark, Jack. That's where your brain starts doing the heavy lifting. Your brain is a supercomputer. It's picking up the rhythm of the language while you're busy enjoying the explosions in the movie. When you pause every 2 seconds, you break the flow. You're teaching your brain to be a translator, not a speaker.
Oh, so that's why I can read a book, but I can't understand a real person talking at a party, because real people don't have a pause button on their foreheads.
Exactly. Real life has no subtitles and no pause button. By watching like a normal person, you're building your exposure stamina. You're teaching your ears to recognize how words blend together in a natural pattern.
Okay, I am going to try it tonight. I will watch my favorite show about the people in the coffee shop. I will put the dictionary in the drawer, and I will just watch.
That's my brave speaker. Even if you only understand 40%, stay with it. Your brain is learning even when you think it's just relaxing.
I might actually finish a 20-minute show in 20 minutes instead of 3 hours. This living in English thing is saving me so much time.
See, it's much more fun this way. But Jack, it's not just about what goes into your ears, it's about what's happening inside your head, because step 3 is the hardest one to master.
Is it more scary than the dark forest?
It's the internal translator war. Let's talk about thinking in English. Okay, Jack, we've fixed your phone and we've hidden your dictionary. Now we have to fix the most important room in the house, your brain. We need to talk about thinking in English.
Oh, Emy, now you are asking for a miracle. My brain is not a switch I can just flip. Inside my head, it's like a very old, very slow post office in a tiny village. A thought arrives in my native language. A tired man in a dusty hat takes the letter. He looks for the English translation in a massive pile of papers. He checks the grammar rules 3 times. He fixes the spelling. And then, finally, he lets me speak.
And that, my friend, is why you always look like you're buffering. You know, like a YouTube video on 3G internet in the middle of a desert. People are waiting for you to finish your sentence, and your post office man is still looking for the correct preposition.
It's true. My buffering face is famous. People think I am having a deep, philosophical thought about the meaning of life. But really, I am just struggling to find the past tense of to buy.
That internal translator is the biggest wall between you and fluency. It makes you slow, it makes you tired, and it makes you sound like a textbook. To live in English, you have to cut out the middleman. You need a direct connection. Thought to English.
But how? My brain is stubborn. The man in the dusty hat refuses to retire.
You start small. Most learners fail because they try to think about the global economic impact of renewable energy in English. No, start with your basic survival needs. When you're in the kitchen, don't think in your language and then translate. Just think the English words directly. I'm hungry. I need coffee. This toast is burnt.
I'm hungry. I need coffee. My socks don't match. Hey, I did it. I didn't translate match, I just thought it.
Exactly. No grammar pressure, no perfection, just awareness. And once you've got the small thoughts down, we use the ultimate weapon, the shadowing technique.
Shadowing? Is that when I follow a native speaker down the street and repeat everything they say? Because I'm pretty sure that's a quick way to get arrested, Emy.
No, Jack, do not follow strangers. Shadowing is a mini workout for your mouth and brain. You listen to a short audio, maybe 30 seconds of a podcast or a movie, and you speak at the same time as the speaker, like a shadow. You don't wait for them to finish, you copy their speed, their rhythm, and especially their emotion.
So, like a karaoke song, but with just talking?
Precisely. Let's do a live demonstration. I'm going to say a sentence, and you try to be my clumsy shadow. Ready? Living in English is the fastest way to become a brave speaker.
Living in English is the fast way become a brave speaker? Wow, that was a disaster. I sounded like a broken record player.
It's okay. You're a clumsy shadow right now, but that's the point. You aren't thinking about grammar, you're focusing on the flow. Do that for 5 minutes a day, and your brain starts to build those direct English pathways. It stops the translation before it even starts.
5 minutes? I can do 5 minutes. It's definitely better than 5 hours of the man in the hat at the post office.
Way better. Now, speaking of moving your mouth, I heard a rumor that you have a very secret practice partner at home, someone with 4 legs and a tail.
Oh no, you found out about Sir Fluffington.
Listeners, Jack has a secret, and it's actually a genius brave method. We're moving to step 4, talking to yourself and your pets. So, Jack, the secret is out. I heard you've been having some very deep, very intellectual conversations in your living room lately, and they aren't with humans.
Okay, you caught me. Look, when you told me I needed to practice speaking every day, I panicked. I don't have a roommate, and my neighbors already think I'm strange because of the coffee incident, so I started talking to my cat, Sir Fluffington.
I love it. Sir Fluffington is the perfect audience. But wait, what exactly do you say to him?
I treat him like a podcast guest. I'll be in the kitchen and I'll say, "Sir Fluffington, today was a very challenging day. I had to wake up at 6 a.m., which, as you know, is against my religion." He just stares at me and licks his paw. It's the best conversation I've had all week.
Jack, honestly, that is genius. Listeners, don't laugh. Talking to yourself or your cat is one of the most underrated ways to get fluent. Why? Because it's free. It's always available, and most importantly, there is no judgment. Sir Fluffington isn't going to correct your prepositions, right?
Exactly. He doesn't care if I use the wrong tense. He just wants his tuna. But it helps me get the words out. I don't feel that fear of being wrong because the only witness is a cat who sleeps 16 hours a day.
That's the brave way. You're building muscle memory. Your mouth needs to get used to the shapes of English words. A great way to do this is what I call the daily log. It's like being the narrator of your own movie.
Like a movie? In a deep, dramatic movie trailer voice? In a world where Jack needs to find his socks.
Exactly. You talk through your day while you're doing things. Let's role play it right now. Imagine you're just getting home from work. Go.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Jack, you're home. First, I need to catch up on my messages. Oh, Emy sent me 10 texts about the podcast. Better reply now. Now I'm going to make some tea. Where is the sugar? Found it. Finally, I'm going to sit on the sofa and wait to drift off to sleep.
Wait, those were 3 perfect phrasal verbs. Wake up to start the day, catch up to get the latest news or messages, and drift off for that moment you slowly fall asleep. Jack, you're narrating like a pro.
I didn't even notice I was doing it. It felt natural because I was describing a real action. The words just stuck to the movement.
That's the secret. When you talk to yourself, you're connecting English to your physical reality. You aren't studying the phrasal verb drift off from a list. You're using it while you're actually feeling tired.
I'm actually starting to feel a bit sleepy just talking about it. Can I go home and talk to Sir Fluffington now?
Not yet. We have one more step. We need to take your hobbies, the things you actually love doing, and turn them into English tools.
You mean my video games? I can use my video games to learn English?
Not just use them, you're going to live in them. Let's talk about step 5, integrating hobbies. We've reached the final frontier, Jack. Step 5, integrating hobbies. This is where English stops being a task and starts being fun. For me, this was a game changer. I love cooking and fitness, so I decided to stop following recipes or workouts in my native language. If I'm making a healthy pasta, I watch a chef from London. If I'm doing yoga, I follow a trainer from California.
But Emy, what if you mix up salt and sugar because you didn't understand the English word? Your pasta would taste like a dessert.
Then I learned the lesson the hard way. That's the point. I'm not studying food vocabulary, I'm using it to survive in the kitchen. But Jack, I know you're not exactly a master chef. What's your real passion?
Eyes lighting up. Gaming. Give me a headset, a controller, and a fast-paced shooter game, and I am a happy man. I actually play on international servers with people from all over the world.
Perfect. So you're already speaking English while you play.
Well, mostly. When things are going well, I say things like enemy spotted or I need backup. But Emy, the moment someone shoots me from behind or my teammate does something stupid, I lose it. I start shouting in my native language. It's like my brain reboots to its original factory settings when I get angry.
That's exactly the problem. Your emotional brain is still living in your native language. If you want to be truly fluent, you have to be able to express every emotion in English, even the gamer rage.
Incredulous. You want me to be angry in English?
Yes, that's my brave challenge for you. The next time someone spawn kills you or you lose a match, I want you to react in English. Instead of your usual shouting, try things like, Jack, we've covered a lot today. We've killed your student brain, ditched the dictionary, and even got you shouting at video games in English. But here's the real secret. None of this works if you do it 10 hours today and 0 hours tomorrow.
I'm starting to get it. It's about consistency over intensity. I don't need to lock myself in a room with 50 grammar books for a weekend. I just need to keep my phone in English, talk to Sir Fluffington for 5 minutes, and keep living my life.
Spot on. Fluency isn't a destination you reach by working hard for a month. It's a collection of brave habits. It's the small things you do every single day that build up over time.
You know, Emy, I feel lighter. I think I can finally throw away that book balanced on my head. I don't need linguistic excellence. I just need to be me in English. Wait, Emy, look, behind the mustard.
No way, are those…
I have located the keys near the cheese. I am describing my success in real time in English. Sir Fluffington would be so proud.
A perfect brave moment to end the show. Listeners, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful.
Exactly. Don't be perfect.
Be brave.
See you in the next episode. Subscribe so you don't miss me finding my wallet in the microwave.